Life, much as we would like to believe otherwise, makes no promise of gentleness. We learn to plan, to control, to calculate consequences, yet time and again forces sweep us away that exceed our strength. Illness, loss, sudden failures, unexpected turns, all remind us how fragile existence is. The real question is not whether we can avoid hardship. We cannot, but how we can endure it without losing ourselves. Human nature seeks to flee from pain. We reach for tools that promise instant relief, noise instead of silence, numbness instead of wakefulness, oblivion instead of remembrance. But the shortcut rarely leads to healing. Alcohol, drugs, and compulsive distractions do not solve the problem. They merely silence the very consciousness in which understanding and processing could take place. Escape becomes yet another chain. That is why survival depends, above all, on cultivating an inner refuge. This is not self-deception or fantasy, but a place in the soul where the world's harsh demands can temporarily be suspended. Those who find this inner room, through reflection, creation, prayer, time in nature, or simple quiet, do not disappear from reality. They return to it stronger. Refuge is not withdrawal, but preparation, a space where we can gather again what life has scattered. This inner place also requires responsibility. No one can build it for us, and it is not a permanent gift. It must be tended like a garden before it dries out. The noisy offerings of the modern world, endless entertainment, constant news, overflowing information, easily convince us that silence is unnecessary. Yet it is precisely in silence that we discover who we really are and what we truly need. Without learning to listen inward, we risk becoming strangers in our own lives. Finding an inner refuge is therefore not a luxury. It is a condition of survival. It helps us act from considered decisions rather than raw impulses. It prevents pain from turning into self-destruction and loss into despair. It also allows us to see, alongside life's harshness, the quiet brightness within it. Friendship, the joy of creation, the small everyday victories that give meaning. Yes, life will weather us. There is no illusion about that. But it matters whether we break or are tempered. The world will not always be just, yet we can cultivate the inner strength that keeps us from rushing toward the nearest escape. In the end, the question is simple. Can we find within ourselves a place where we do not disappear, but rediscover who we are?